Zoom out. And try this again. Underspy Sabina managed to have an interesting talk with a few old ladies buying supplies in the village. They seemed to know everything. How many secrets do I have? Just 4, huh? Alright, same thing here, but we got something different. There's definitely something afoot. The number of brigands seen around Iconia has increased in recent days, and many of the townspeople are afraid to venture outside the town. I must figure out how these brigands continue to evade the town's guard. Almost none of them have been captured, despite their obvious presence. Could any of them be hiding in the cave? Well, let's check the cave then. There are a few hints of an old brigand hideout in this old part. I can't talk tonight. There are a few hints of an old brigand hideout in this parts of this cave. Underspy Sabina rifles through some of the clothing and food that was left behind and finds 3 secrets. I learned that the brigands seem to have quite intent on robbing the trade caravans going out of Iconia, but seem to magically know which ones are filled with supplies that are useful for their invasion and which simply have food in them. When I get a chance, I should try to accompany one of these caravans and squeeze a little information out of any of the brigands that dare attack us. How many secrets do I have? 10 secrets, which means I need 30 more. Now, however, I need to do is go back here and eat again. Now let's see, zoom out, and I'm guessing, I don't like the way this is red. As Underspy Sabina looked down at the whimpering brigand, she felt nothing but disgust. This outlaw dared to steal goods from the honest men and women of Iconia, but was reduced to blubbering and sobbing when captured. Sabina would have some choice questions for the brigand in a bit, but a corner piece of paper caught her eye at the moment, jutting out from the brigand's pocket. Sabina wanted the piece of paper. There was no reason to abandon civility, especially when the brigand was being such a crybaby. The brigand was in no place to argue or negotiate, so it'd be easy enough just to take the scrap of paper by force. Let's be cool about it and ask politely. Underspy Sabina turned to the brigand, who was cowering in fear. A few kind words later, and the paper was in Sabina's hand. A quick look revealed that it was a crudely drawn map to the bandits' camp, with some encoded scrawls scattered across it. She looked back at the brigand, who was still whimpering on the ground. With a light kick, she forced the brigand to his feet and sent him off into the forest. She had gotten what she needed. No need to spill unnecessary blood. With this map and enough secrets, I should be able to find the brigand's camp. The map shows it being in the forest. I should look for it there when I've gathered enough information elsewhere. As expected, the caravan met with resistance from brigands on the road. Underspy Sabina was able to surprise the brigands with a counterattack from the back of the caravan. Most of the brigands ran away, but Sabina was able to detain and question one brigand who wasn't so lucky. And we received 5 secrets. I've managed to decipher a few of these desperate conversations and clues I've come across now, and I think I figured out a few key facts. The brigands are stationed in the forest, and they are definitely receiving help. I also have it on good authority that my rooms were previously used by some of the same brigands who now threaten our kingdom. Now, it says... Now, I need to go here and do a couple of things. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to make a secret drop, though. Need to... Yes, I need to propose and eat it. Also, I need to make a secret drop. Now, okay, vote for an eat it. Ah, crap. Alright. Well, I got the secret drop deal, but unfortunately I did not pass the eat it. Let's go back here, back to the spy quarters. Make the food. Eat the food. Sleep and then... Eat the food, sleep, and then go and do the rest of what we need to do. Which I think is back in the forest. Now, we'll use the location deal and go to the forest. I'm guessing find and follow footprints. Right, I guess I keep doing this until I get a... Guess I keep doing this until I get enough dills. Underspy Sabina was wandering through the forest when she heard some chanting and drumming in the distance. Making her way stealthily through the brush, she spied a throng of tall navy blue elves dancing around a glowing white tree. Alright, it was incredible luck. The navy blue elves were the most elusive and skittish of all elves. Witness in one of their religious ceremonies was unheard of. If Underspy Sabina hid in the bushes, she might see what would happen next. Perhaps they would even leave an artifact behind. It was a crystal blank tree. If the old stories were correct, they only grew dry in alkaline soils filled with mithril and magic crystals. If Underspy Sabina were to chop it down, she could claim the treasure. Let's be sneaky. We are a spy after all. Underspy Sabina crept forward and observed the blue elves' sacred ceremony around the glowing tree. Hold on a second.